The Promised Neverland is a story that shows a group of orphans trying to escape from their orphanage. In an orphanage known as Gracefield House, 38 children reside there waiting to be adopted, spending their days playing games, studying and taking tests. One night, 6-year-old Connie is taken out of the house for adoption by their mother Isabella. Emma and Norman goes after them to deliver a toy bunny Connie left behind. At the gate, they see a truck with Connie's dead body inside. They soon discover that their house is actually a farm raising humans to be sold to demons as food, and their mother Isabella is not as innocent and kind as she seems. Emma and Norman then run back to the house and start planning their escape. Meanwhile, Isabella finds the toy bunny that Emma and Norman left behind. They decide to escape before the next shipment in 2 months and explore the forest surrounding their house for an escape route. They reach the end of the forest only to find a high concrete wall which they are determined to climb over. Later on, while all the children were playing, one of the children goes missing, in which Isabella finds and brings back easily, leading Emma and Norman to believe that all the children are fitted with a tracking device in their bodies. One day, as Emma and Norman are hiding some tablecloths to be used as ropes near the wall, Ray approaches them and learns of their plan to escape. Back at the house, Isabella introduces a new orphan named Carol and an adult helper named Sister Crone. Isabella tells Crone that she suspects the 3 oldest children, which are Emma, Norman and Ray, who are the ones who saw what happened the other day. Emma examines Carol and finds a mark behind her ears, revealing the location of the tracking device. The trio then use a game of tag to train everyone's ability to escape. Later that night, the trio start to suspect that one of the children is working as a spy for Isabella. They decide to share their secret with 2 other children, Don and Gilda. Norman tells Ray he has set a trap to determine who is the traitor by telling them the location of their ropes, and that night, Isabella receives a note from her spy. The next night, Norman inspects the rope locations with Ray and finds out that the rope under his bed was gone. Ray then immediately accuses Don of being the spy, in which Norman denies and calls Ray out for being the spy, as he did not tell Don or Gilda about the ropes at all, meaning Ray was trying to frame Don. Ray admits being the spy and explains that he did so just to gain information which he could use to escape. Ray eventually agrees to side with Norman and work as a double agent. Meanwhile, Emma deduces that there is a secret room in Isabella's office where she reports to the demon's headquarters. They decide not to search for it due to a high risk of getting caught. Ignoring the warning, Don and Gilda enter Isabella's office and finds the secret room. The next day, Crone confronts Emma and the others about them knowing the secrets of the house, and she offers to join forces with them. Crone proposes that they work together so that their escape will cause Isabella's demise and she can become the new mother of the house. That night, Crone receives a letter from Isabella stating that she will be transferred to a new house to be a mother there. Crone prepares to leave and heads to the gate. She meets their superior known as Grandma and tries to undermine Isabella without success. She is then killed by a demon as she was deemed unnecessary by Isabella. Meanwhile, Emma and Norman investigates the wall while Isabella lets Ray know that she no longer needs him as a spy. She locks him in a room and heads out to find Emma and Norman. Don manages to rescue Ray while Isabella finds Emma and Norman, telling them to give up their escape. Emma tries to distract Isabella so that Norman can climb the wall, but Isabella breaks her leg. They then find out that Norman will be shipped out tomorrow as requested by headquarters. The group are determined not to let Norman die. Ray hands the device he had built to Norman, telling him that it will disable the tracking device. Ray was able to build the device thanks to the gifts he requested from Isabella working as a spy. The next day, Norman returns to the wall and climbs it. To everyone's surprise, he returns to the house and tells Emma and Ray that it is impossible to escape, as beyond the wall is a cliff that encircles the whole compound. At night, Norman is escorted to the gate by Isabella to meet his fate. 2 months later, Emma and Ray have seemingly given up hopes on escaping. The night before Ray is to be shipped out, he asks Emma if she has really given up hopes of escaping, in which she smiles and reveals that she has never once given up. On the night of Ray's departure, they start a fire in the dining room and cut off their ears to be used as a decoy. Isabella tries to extinguish the fire thinking that Ray is still inside, while the children escape to the wall. They manage to cross the ravine by throwing ropes to the other side and zip-lining across it. Back at the house, Isabella alerts headquarters of the escape and the demons begin searching for them. A few children are left behind at the house. Turns out Emma decided to leave the younger children behind and rescue them later. Isabella reaches the wall just in time to see Emma zip-line across to the other side of the ravine. In a flashback, it is revealed that Ray is actually Isabella's son. The show ends with Isabella wishing the escaped children luck and the escapees seeing their first sunrise outside of the house.